Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So like, this is excellence. You see, I just woke up like this. So like, this woman here, she doesn't like Snapchat, she doesn't like any form of media. So today we're going to be talking about, so we're just gonna have a free flow conversation. Let's get into it.
Oh my goodness, hi guys. It's been like 2 months. Oh, life's happened. But I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas before the end of the year.
Have you started?
I'm free flowing.
Have you also you don't have lights?
Lights what? It's daylight.
Yeah.
It's work. Anyway, so I've got my husband was just saying that have I started the video? I'm like, yeah, I have. Like, oh, you don't have any lights. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, so today's conversation is just as we come to the end of the year. I was thinking about this, and we were supposed to have done this video about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, we set up and then it just never happens. So Lani also wants to take the lead on this one.
What?
And
Do I?
yeah, isn't that what you said? They can't see your face.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm still here. I'm alive. Oh yeah, see? I'm visible.
Yeah. So, and we were talking about just if parents are really getting this generation wrong, because I mean sometimes Lanios and I fall out just based on idleness and not spending our time wisely, and always having, I think that there's always a need to get yourself occupied with stuff rather than just sit on your phone playing games or chatting. There's just so much more that you could do. And we do fall out quite a bit on that. And I'm just wondering, is that something to do with this generation? Is it the fact that parents just do not understand this generation? And do we allow them to just
Are we afraid of change?
Okay, Dad, the question is, are we afraid of change? I don't know if that is
I feel
right.
like kids today, we like get addicted to our phones more often, because like you can communicate to your friends online where like at the same time taking pictures, posting things, making other people aware of what you're doing, and I guess it just gets addictive. I don't know.
It gets addictive and it's a waste of time. Seriously, for me, I think it's a waste of time, because also I think it's false communication, because Lanielsa and I have discussed this, where you chat to people online on your phone and they seem so hyperactive and excited to talk to you, and
Like a different person.
and you know, you guys are on a different length and a different flow, and then you meet them in person and they're like completely two different people.
like yes and no
They're not
answers.
different, because the excitement isn't that. It's like somebody you've seen every day.
Dad, well, we can't really help. We can't turn the camera that way. So if you want to join this conversation, you need to come over here. So Daddy's got something to say. My husband's got something to say. Come on, Dad. Come on. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Come and sit here. Sit in front here.
Oh, right.
Okay, so what do you think, Dad?
What was I saying?
Oh
my
goodness,
God.
we can't
Right,
help
no.
you.
So, I don't think the people are different.
Okay.
So if you see somebody on a regular, daily basis, you're not going to feel as excited. There's not, there's only so much you can talk to each other about. So if you already do that communication online, whatever it means, WhatsApp,
I get-
all the media, all the channels that you do. So and most cases when you do talk to them, you are using video medium to
No,
talk to them.
sometimes
So
you
when
don't
you
know.
eventually meet each other, it's like you see them already.
No, I don't.
Sometimes-
believe that.
I think so. I think so.
No,
You've got-
I think it's a false economy. It's like a false.
Huh?
Yeah, I think it's impersonation. You are.
It's not impersonal.
Sometimes
Tokes, this is why they're saying that there's a problem with this generation, where you see kids who are completely book smart, academic, and then you meet them in person and they can't talk. They
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
speak to you.
the
They have not-
interpersonal-
the interpersonal skills, because that interpersonal
Yeah, the interpersonal.
skills
But you were saying
is from
about
experience.
yeah, get it. Yeah, so
But
you get
but
really
sometimes-
confident behind your medium that
Yeah,
you're.
but also I'm talking about people who only see each other or even chat with each other once a month. And on that chat, you're like, oh wow, yeah, great, let's do this, let's do that. The next time I see you, we're gonna do this. And then you see each other after a month, and it's like, now I'm here.
Yeah,
But
conversation.
I feel like
Conversation.
sometimes like
Yeah, go on, Lana.
Conversation-
people
Conversations
make friends online, even if like your friend from school, and they're like, oh, let me give you my username. Let's chat on there. Let's play games together. When you're gaming, you're having a conversation about the game, so it's like really exciting. You're like,
right.
oh yeah, we have to kill red. Da 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 da. And then when you get to school, it's kind of like, hey, how are you? How's your family? And then that's the end of the conversation.
That's it.
Or like on
Oh,
Snapchat
yeah.
and all those other things. Like there are challenges. So say your friend has a challenge like take a picture by the sea or something, and they take a picture by the sea. Now you have to find a photo that has the sea, and then you take a picture of yourself and you chat about it, and like you do all these challenges, and then I just kind of feel like the loss
So
of
anyway,
communication.
yeah, exactly. I feel like there's a loss in interpersonal skills. Like the whole point of interpersonal skills is not judging, is gauging the person that you're with and thinking about what would engage both of you. And I think that is lost, because if you meet someone and you have a conversation, you don't know what they like, but somehow you're able to read the body language and decipher what you want to talk about. But this generation seems to lose that. They don't have this skill to meet somebody and say, oh, what do you like? Or even want to make the effort. They're too lazy. And
But you can't label the old generation
okay,
lazy.
I do apologize.
You almost no, you
no,
can't. You can't just say.
I agree with you. I do
But
apologize.
okay,
based on that generalization.
yeah? This seems to me there's so many layers to this.
I
There's-
agree,
There is our age and change. Change is constant, right?
How
So
does
I'm
that
sure
have to
your
do-
parents, our parents, must have felt the same way about us.
No, I don't.
No, I'm sure
I
they will go.
don't
Oh,
agree,
in my
because-
days, right? That's the conversation,
No,
right?
in
And
my-
we are now doing in
No,
my
in-
days
in
now.
the
So I
parents-
think change is a constant thing.
Thank you.
In the generation,
Mm-hmm.
in our generation, our parents
Mm.
had a lot of communication. There was loads of parties, going out.
Okay.
And for this generation, I think that they've been...
They do. You not out there in the party scene. They do have a ball.
No,
party.
they don't have a ball. They sit in the clubs dancing with their phones, videoing themselves.
Also, they're not actually
Okay.
enjoying.
They're
Yeah, so they're not
that's
there.
no,
they're not enjoying
they're
the
not
moment.
Really, you're not. If when we, back in the days,
Back in the days, we're back there now.
Here we go.
we didn't have phones. You would go to somewhere.
Well, we did. You're not that old.
Okay. No,
You're not
I'm not that.
200 years old.
So we did have phones.
Just not camera phones, maybe.
Was it really? Did we not have cameras?
We
Brick
did not.
phones,
Oh my
like
goodness.
We had Nokia 3610s.
What
What did you have before the Nokias?
I don't know. It
I
just,
don't know.
It just felt
Blackberry.
like we
No,
had
you did not have. If
Anyway.
you had videos, you'd be on it.
Okay, back to my conversation. So, the idea is that I feel like that skill, there's a lot of idleness. I think that's back to the conversation. There's just a lot of idleness, and even while being idle and communicating with each other is empty communication with
Yeah.
each
Can I say
other.
something?
Yes.
Go on.
When children and teenagers are idle, they end up doing like really, really silly things.
Really, Lani Elsa? Okay.
What
alright,
is it?
Okay.
And
Go on.
also, with the loss of communication, it ends up that one person is doing all the communicating and the other person is just like, yeah. So the one person,
Emoji communication. Oh, look at this picture. A smiley. And then...
other person's, oh, cool. And they kind of really want, I don't know, it kind of seems like they don't want to be in the conversation anymore. And even like, say, the both
So
people
their
have the same
attention
energy
span.
when texting each other, when they get like face to face, there's always still like one person who's sharing all that energy and like, oh yeah, how was your holiday? Oh, how was this? And the other person's like, it was okay, it was cool.
And so the real...
Or maybe they don't remember the holiday because they spend
Togue, stop it.
Maybe they spend most of the holiday on recording or taking photos.
That's engagement. That's body language. That's how you need to understand when someone wants to have a conversation with you. If you're texting someone and they're sending you one-liners, it's two things. They're distracted or they're really not in charge.
Or they're
don't-
texting somebody else
Well,
at the same
it's
time.
still distraction, or they don't want to have that conversation with you. And the idea is that we want to raise children who want to engage with people, who want to engage at the same level with them. You should not be the only person to carry a conversation through. That person has to be engaging as well. So there's just a lot of skills that has been lost just on constantly being idle. My idleness is the fact that I just on the phone, because I feel like that's really idleness.
Yeah, it depends how much
So
time
there's a
somebody
lot of
spends on
time
their phone.
Wasted on that.
No, obviously, yeah. So is this about social media? So
It's not about social media.
so it's just,
it's just
right. So a lot of this is to do with children's times without them they've been stolen. So back to what you said, people have been lazy. Well, some children are lazy, but
Or it's
I'm
'cause
not.
they've seen
I'm not
other
going to
people
put it
who are
as
successful in doing that
it's a cultural thing. It's a when I say cultural thing, it's their generational. This is how we communicate, and this is.
It's not
But I understand it, and then there's that kind of attention span that's very limited
Yeah.
or quite short, so you can't engage.
It's my first, sorry, apologies for cutting you off. It's the first video back, and I really just wanted to do this differently, just as a light conversation. But,
Light, it's not
yeah,
light.
it is, well, whatever you call it. But so, I mean, have you guys got anything to say?
Yes.
Before I shut it down?
Yes, I do. I feel like depending on how much time the child spends on their phone is like what will show in like face-to-face conversations. Because if someone spends so much time on their phone, like whenever someone comes over to their house and they're just on their phone, or they're always like just texting somebody, when they get out into real life and someone's trying to have a conversation with them, they won't know what to say because all they've been doing is typing, and it's like,
Yeah, but when you type, do you not think about what you say? before
yeah,
you
but
type?
like you're typing, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not you, it's like another person.
So you have a different persona
Yeah, a different
behind
persona behind.
the
I
screen.
don't know if I agree with that. I think that people generally who are constantly typing and have something to say when you meet them, the idea is that when you meet them, they fit that same persona, which is that they
No,
Some
you
people
have
don't.
different online
don't.
persona
Yes.
is different
But
from
that's
you
what I
because
said
you've got so
earlier.
much because you're not shy to say whatever you want to say because they're not there in your face. And when you see them, like, no, actually, that opens up into that. This goes into all different kind of conversations.
But anyway,
Right.
I just wanted to say that obviously I'll try my best to record another video before the Christmas. But I really just wanted to put this out there.
Before Christmas,
Like
Yeah.
Christmas isn't like a daytime.
today's what day is it?
Christmas
24.
Eve. Today's Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Right.
We can shoot a Christmas
Right.
like tonight.
From us.
Okay, from you. Thank you, my what co-speakers.
Well, I got dragged into this, but
Anyway,
Like you don't want
this
to be
is just
part
us
of the video.
ranting, and if I don't get to post another video, have a Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Sorry, I ruined it. Okay,
Yeah, you
bye.
did.
Bye.
Bye.